What's up, dudes? I'm Ashley.
And I'm Randa, and welcome to The Close Cinema.
Welcome back. Not sure when this is gonna be uploaded, but we've had a bit of like a recess, mental health break, quarantine, from each other, I guess, as well. So, sorry about the delay, although I'm still probably the only one who listens to these, so no one's gonna notice. But we're back.
Back again.
Yeah, back again. So I don't think we're not too up to date on a lot of new movies, I think, still. But MULAN came out on Disney Plus, so we did watch that. So today we're gonna obviously talk about MULAN, and then hopefully we can get some other new movies in sometime soon. I'm gonna break down and rent a movie theater for Tenet, so that one's finally gonna happen at some point.
Yes, and also just to be aware, we are doing this on like Skype, so if there's like any delays, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. We tried to like sync up and do, a whole countdown to record, but I guess it's lagging between us, so sorry about that.
Yeah, our cell phone receptions have never been good, so.
Yeah, we don't even text each
So
other.
it
We
is
have
what
to
it
use
is.
apps. All right. Well, yeah, I guess we can get into it. So again, we're talking about Mulan. Oh, I guess just as a background, if you have heard some of our past episodes, obviously right now we're in a huge civil rights movement, but it's not just going on in America. There's different things going on all over the world, but there's obviously a few things with China and with Hong Kong. So we, it's going to be purely about the movie. There are things that I, disagree with on the political side and with some of the actors or actress. So we'll try to focus on the movie here, but we don't want to like have anyone, think that we're supporting or anything like that. So just to put in a disclosure, I guess. We'll just get right into it then. We'll break down obviously a few things. For some reason I'm opening up my notes and it's just coming up blank on my phone, so that's really radical. But
Well, I don't even have any notes, so.
So fun. There we go. But I don't know, I wasn't blown away by this. It's not gonna be a movie that I personally go back and watch. I will still like watch the cartoon. It didn't have anything really for me. I don't know. How did you feel about it?
Okay, so it kind of reminds me of like the kung fu movies, like you know what I'm talking about. And I mean, like, I understand that they kind of went more for like the original like folklore or whatever it was based off of the cartoon. But just because like the previous Disney like live movies or the live action movies have been songs and like pretty much same as the cartoons, I was kind of disappointed because it's nothing like the cartoon at all, Maybe the name, that's about it. It's not like another Disney live movie. It's almost like a completely different movie for me.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, if they were going to stick with the folklore for that one, they should have done it with all the other live action ones. So I was just like, okay. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of like torn because I get they want to kind of follow the like folklore more and the actual like legend, but I think they could have gone about it in a like entirely different way and brought more like the Disney magic to it. I think probably part of the problem is it's kind of that like woke representation where everybody on screen that we're seeing is Chinese, but then when you looked at all the names and the credits behind the screen and who was writing this, like there was nobody Chinese there. So I think we needed to have more writers who are Chinese and know of the lore and like costume designers, everything like that. So I think that was like a big letdown because they made the whole thing of doing this movie right, but I don't think they did it right
not.
still. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I just maybe like I haven't seen enough movies, but I just hate it. Like when it comes to Asian movies, they always gotta make it like so serious and all that. Like I can't think of maybe like Crazy Rich Asians, but that's about it. Like there's no like, it's always like serious like martial arts movies, and I'm just not here for that. So
yeah, I think there's kind of a hard thing in Hollywood and Western movies with having either like Asian characters or storylines, because I feel like we either get stuck on the side of having it just be like a pure like comedy, or having it be like a pure like kind of action movie, I guess, because we had like all the like Jackie Chan movies with the Rush Hour, so like all like the comedy ones, or like where it would be like making fun of things and stuff, but
like not with an all Asian cast. It always has to be, so it's I'm just like, can you guys just stick to Disney magic and just put songs and all that in there, because that's what I'm here for. Like, if not, I could just watch a movie like that somewhere else,
Yeah, I think if they did have the right kind of writers to actually keep everything in with the folklore and hit all the right parts, I think they still could have made it a Disney-esque movie where they still kept some of the songs and, make it respectful. You don't have to make it a joke and play things down, but you can incorporate it all in together, because, you're still Disney. You're still a family, movie company, family company in general.
Exactly.
So I don't think it would have hurt anything.
It wasn't quite kid friendly either. It wasn't not like for adults, but it's not for kids either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we could have put things in there. I don't know if they were going for the realistic, because obviously they have the witch who turns into the, I don't know what kind of bird it is, raven, crow, some kind of bird, hawk, I don't know. And that I think is from folklore. Like the witches could turn into that. I don't know if they're called witches, but they could do that. So I'm like, are we gonna be that off if we add in like a little bit of other magical things or anything else? I'm like,
like you don't have to add like the cricket or anything like that, but like at least a song like Reflection or something,
Yeah, and it was like nice, because at some points, I think it was like during like where she was getting ready for the matchmaking, they were playing like the music in the background, and I was like, just go for it. I was like, at least just do one kind of thing for it. I don't know.
Yeah, if they can make the beast, they can put Mushu in there. Okay.
Well, just give me some music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the things also look kind of fake. Like, I feel like they had a pretty big budget, but some of it just didn't look right to me. Especially like when she's like a kid and going down the like roof or something. I was like, what in the world?
Yeah, like any of the harness work did not look good. Like they made it slow motion, but then they put them on the harness and it just looked like they had a harness on, And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm here for this kind of. Yeah, especially it being Disney. I think that's the whole thing. If it wasn't Disney, I think it would be an alright movie. But the fact that it's like a Disney princess movie.
Yeah, and they're like, we're not going to do Li Shang, but then they had that other guy. And I was like, you could have just made him Li Shang. Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, I wasn't mad. At least there was some kind of romance, because I was going into it thinking there wasn't going to be any.
Right.
So.
And I was my fanfic heart was like, I need some kind of yearning.
Yeah. I'm like, where's the grandma?
Yeah, exactly. Would you like to stay forever? Also, like, what is with, so I don't know if this is part of Chinese history or whatever, with the whole chi, and like, she can't do it, girls can't do it, it's like looked down upon, you're gonna be a witch, blah blah blah. But then when it comes to guys, they're like, oh, harness your chi, do this, you'll be a great warrior. And I'm like confused. I'm like, so just girls, like, it's bad for girls, not for guys? I'm like, why? I'm like, it made me annoyed, but I don't know if that's a thing.
I think it's part of Asian culture.
Don't like it.
Yeah.
Sexist.
Yeah, that's why the world's changing, but yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's Asia for you.
I just got mad because at first, like, they're like, don't do it. And I was like, oh, okay, people can't do that. And then, like, when she was in the training and they saw her, they're like, oh, do it. And I was like, what?
Yeah, it's also probably, like, timing and place. Place and timing, whatever.
True.
You probably shouldn't do it to, like, put your chickens inside the coop or whatever. Okay. And war is probably a good time to use that.
I guess so. They need all the help they can get, I guess. I was happy Donnie Yen was in it, though. I got excited when I saw him. He was the training, that guy, I don't know, the captain, whatever person. And then Jimmy Wong was in it. I was so surprised.
Who's that?
Jimmy Wong, he does, like, the Feast of Fiction, and he did, like, what was it called? Like the game high school thing. I can't remember what it's called. Video game high school or something. But he's on YouTube and stuff. And he was one of the friends, one of the 3 I don't remember who.
Oh wait,
Whitney.
yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I was so surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, Jimmy.
I just thought like I recognized his face, but I didn't realize it was him.
But yeah, no, when I first saw him, I was like, no way.
It was the main character. Was she like does she know English at all? Like, is it like did she ever learn it, or is she from China?
I don't know. Let me look.
Because her English wasn't that bad either.
Yeah, and everybody's was because I knew like a few of the actors, like her parents, and obviously Donnie Yen, and then it was Jet Li who was the emperor, so I knew them.
That's Jet Li.
Yeah, I was like surprised. I don't know. I haven't seen him like in like a recent movie, I guess. So I was like, oh wow, he looks very different.
Yeah, very much older. Yeah, and I noticed I forgot her name, but the one who did the original Mulan.
Oh yeah, ming-na one, right? When she came down, I was oh yes.
Yeah, I'm like, that's Mulan's voice. We need you.
Yeah.
I guess she doesn't sing it either, so it doesn't really matter.
I know. Like, oh well. Mulan says that she's so her name is, I'm gonna probably mess it up, Liu Yifei, and I probably pronounce it wrong because I am terrible at Chinese pronunciation. But it says she's Chinese American.
Okay. All right, that makes more sense then.
Oh, she dated Song Song-hun? Oh.
Who's that?
He was in My Princess with Kim Tae-hee. I don't think you ever watched it. It's a good drama.
Yeah, I think I've seen trailers for it.
Yeah, it's a good one. Okay, so I didn't like the whole avalanche scene and then the part up to it when she was fighting, I don't know the witch's name. I was just on Google. I don't know why I didn't look at it. But when she's fighting the witch and then she got up and she like took off all her armor and took her hair down. I'm like, there's still people who can kill you, you know, like you should probably put that back on. And then she's like doing these like flips on her horse and I was like, what are we doing here?
She revealed herself as a girl, but I'm like, you don't really have to.
Yeah.
I'm confused, but okay.
And I didn't like the whole the avalanche part. Like first off, when they were like throwing those like the catapulting the fire things, and then they were just like hitting each group of people perfectly first off.
Yeah.
And then when they turned it around and they're like, oh, there's people there, and they turned it around, they threw this thing miles away when she was right in front of them, and they like threw it miles away, and I'm like, did you really think that was working? And then of course the avalanche happens, and then like I'm like, okay, how many of her people died, because they could not have all made it out. But that whole part, I was like, what are we doing here?
And I was very confused by like the geography of everything. I'm like, wait, like it's like it'll be a desert, and then like the next scene it's like snow, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then when she was with the witch in that part, they were in like some weird, like with those
yellow
pits
place
and like the sulfur pit things or whatever, like how it's like at Yellowstone, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Because every time I like look away and look back, it's like a different place, and I'm like, is this the same time time frame? I mean, I didn't mind it though.
No, I feel like we're talking like all bad about it. Like, I mean, it's like I'm really not gonna probably ever watch this again. Like it was, the parts where it was with like the friends, like all of the guys. I was like, oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Although I was surprised that one was alive at the very end, that he woke up, because I swear he had like 10 arrows in him, like the chubbier one. I was so surprised. I was like, I swear,
extra insulation or something.
Oh,
it's fine.
Maybe.
Like same.
I like the part with the guy. I don't remember his name, but I was like, just be nice to him. She'd like always leave, and when he's trying to like actually start being a friend, and she's kept going away, and I was like, just be his friend, man.
She's just trying to be tough, I guess. I
guess so, but
yeah, it was. You know, like I was expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, because it kind of is what I was expecting, because I knew there was not going to be any songs or Mushu or cricket, but
yeah, I guess so. Also, I didn't like the whole spear kicking thing. It just looked stupid to me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, like the fighting scenes weren't that good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't it for me. And also, the whole like phoenix wing thing, it just didn't work for me when the phoenix went behind her and she's getting up. Like, the timing just didn't work.
Like the wing is hers.
Yeah, like I was like, all right, we did this in Game of Thrones and we've had it in other things. Game of Thrones was okay with Khaleesi and the dragon, but this one does not work. The timing is not there for me. I was like, this is dumb.
It was okay for me. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. It was just lacking a lot for me.
As a Disney movie. I haven't really watched that many like kung fu movies, so I don't really know, but I don't know if like, the fighting scenes are like similar to that or not. Like, you know what I mean?
I haven't watched any in a long time because like the only ones I would have watched probably were like some of like the Jackie Chan ones, like his original ones. And then like I've seen a couple Jet Li ones, but I haven't seen many at all, and like none in like the recent like 10 years at least.
Yeah, not since like, CGI and all that.
Yeah. So I am definitely behind, but I wish Disney would go and just make new movies instead. I know everybody's basically tired of it, but I don't think it's necessary for a lot of the remakes that they've done recently, especially like Lion King.
That was dumb. It was the exact same. I'm like, CGI and cartoon, or like you're making it the same movie. Like I don't understand. It's not like they added new songs or anything. Oh, I mean, I think they did, but like not anything special,
Yeah. No, I don't want the remakes, and I know they're gonna do Hercules, and I don't want it because literally there's like nobody that I want. Like people keep doing like fan castings and stuff, and I'm like gonna vomit each time I see them.
But I feel like the visuals will be so pretty though.
No, I could just watch the animated one. That's pretty enough for the art. Don't need it. And then they mentioned like the Great Mouse Detective, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? It's Sherlock. Stop. Like that. Those two and Treasure Planet are my like 3 favorite Disney movies, and those are the ones that they're gonna do like upcoming, I guess. And I'm like, I am going to die. I guess it's just stop.
I'm not as mad if it's like the human ones, but when it comes to like the animal ones, you're like, are you serious? Like,
I don't know. I never watched the Dumbo one, so I can't. Did you watch that?
That one was okay. Yeah, it's just sad, but like you could tell the elephant is like CGI, like there's no going around it, so there's really no point.
Yeah, and like Beauty and the Beast,
it wasn't a bad movie, but
okay.
Yeah. I don't mind like them making the live action. I just want them to make it Disney like.
Yeah.
I don't want it to just be another like random movie that's kind of the same thing, because like we all came here to sing the songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. So we got Little Mermaid for sure because they cast that. So whenever they start filming,
didn't they make a live version already, or was that like a play or something?
They did that like ABC live one.
Okay.
But this would be their first live action one. What else are they gonna do? Is this the only one that we like have for sure now? And I mean, I know they're doing Hercules as well, but The Little Mermaid will probably be one of the next ones.
Got it. I mean, I'm still gonna watch them all as they come out. But...
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't know really what to say more about this. Just wasn't for me.
Yeah, it just didn't have the Disney magic for me. But if it was like a standalone movie, then I think it would be fine.
I think there is an actual like Chinese Mulan that came out.
Yes.
This year, I think, right? As well, like at the beginning of the year or last year or something. And people are saying that one.
Yeah, but it's like similar to this one, I think. Like it's more of the folklore.
Right. Well, but I think people are saying that one is better to watch.
Yeah, like an alternative like to this one if you're not here to support the things that they support.
Yeah, what I don't remember what it's called. It's basically a similar title of, something Mulan. Maybe we'll watch that if we can find it, but that one might be one to check out as well. But yeah, I think that's all I got for this one. I don't really know what to say too much. I'm bit out of it because we haven't done these for a while now, so sorry about that. Do you have anything else for Mulan or I guess Disney?
Oh, do you want to give her a rating?
I don't know, 3 out of 5 somethings. I don't know what to say out of swords.
Yeah, same score, I think.
Sorry, guys. It's probably a disappointment, just like how the movie was a disappointment.
I know.
But it's okay, because I'm the only one that listens to these.
I know. And I'm the one editing it, so I don't even...
Yeah, I'm good. I've heard it enough.
All right. Well, with that being said, I guess you can like and subscribe if it's not Ashley, because she's already doing that. But
yeah.
Please find the nearest exit and get out.
Get out.